Hello, здравствуйте. Today we have our interviews, so it means I invited several girls. Every one of them get 15 minutes. We will talk about your life, about your expectation, and you can ask questions. This is the point of these interviews, that we are live. We are online, so you can ask your question and meet our girls. Liebe Herren, wir machen jetzt unsere Dating-Interview-Aufnahme. Was bedeutet das? Ich habe einige Frauen eingeladen und 15 Minuten dauert ein Interview. Die Damen stellen sich vor, dann frage ich irgendwas, aber was ganz besonders ist, Sie können ganz gern die Fragen stellen und durch diese Fragen die Damen kennenlernen. Und dadurch die Damen kennenlernen. Nach dieser Ausstrahlung können Sie, falls Sie jemanden von den Damen ganz besonders interessant gefunden haben, dann können Sie mich kontaktieren und ich helfe Ihnen weiter mit der Kontaktaufnahme. My first guest today is Julia, and I invite Julia to join me and tell you us about yourself.
Hello, Ksenia.
Здравствуйте, Юля. Здравствуйте. Да. Начинайте рассказывать.
So my name is Julia. I'm 38 years old. I have a beautiful daughter, 4 years old. I have the work of my soul. It's I'm wedding planner. 10 years I work in Santorini Island. I did maybe 200 weddings, and it's my big target to do more and more weddings. So many years I worked just with Russian people, and last 2 years I work with foreign people. So why I decided to find a husband in other country? It's about situation in my country. I'm from St. Petersburg and from Russia. So now it is very difficult to work from my country. And honestly, I had a very good experience with a foreign guy. I was in a relationship with him. So for me, no, I don't see so big difference between Russian or some men from other country. So I just think now that it will be really nice for me to be in a relationship with somebody not from my place. And because I can grow, like my business can grow if I will live in another country. Because if you know, Instagram not work now, and many other things we couldn't do from, and I couldn't take prepayment from my couple. So honestly, I have a good life. I don't have some problem. I enjoy life. I travel very often. Now I'm in Sochi. Next my point, Kaliningrad. After I will visit Greece, Finland, and I like travel very much. And it was my big dream to have a job, and I dream to be a freelancer. All my weddings I prepare on distance. So for me, not important. It can be a couple from USA. It can be a couple from Europe, any country. So I always just on my phone, and I can be in any place. And I think that I'm really very good. I'm very good for relationship for some men from other country, because I have my own business, and this business is really work. And I have a daughter. Maybe for some person it will be interesting to be like a father, because my daughter, she doesn't know her father, and any man who will be near with me really for a long time, it will be her father. She will name him father. So in my country, I don't have some problem. I have a good flat. I have a car. So it's now for me just I don't have something what hold me in this country. I'm without family. I don't have parents. I don't have animals. So I decided that now really a chance for me to change everything. It was difficult before for me because I had a sick mother. Unfortunately, she died, and now I can change all my life forever.
Okay, was very strong presentation. Yulia, can you tell us something about your hobbies? You mentioned that traveling is one of your big hobbies, but what else you do in your free time?
Honestly, I always I try to learn something new every time. 2 months I spent now for marketing. I decided that I don't want to pay more for some other people who will help me with Instagram, with other sites. So I decided to spend 2 months for this. Now I can any business to promote in social media. Next, my target in after 2 weeks, I will fly to very good teacher. It will be private course. I decided that I can earn more money and be photographer in Santorini Island. I can sell myself to my couple also, not only wedding planner, but also like photographer. So it's very good money. In Santorini, you can have, I like, for 1 hour, 500 euro. So I decided, okay, I can do this too, because I'm met from Santorini. Honestly, many people said that I like married with Santorini. Maybe it will be nice to meet some person from Spain or Greek guy, because we can travel together to this country, and I hope I can make him crazy too from this island. So now my new targeted photographer, and I will spend maybe half year for this to make my skills better. And while I will be in Russia, I will do photo session for Russian couple, because I need to be stronger for next season. And next year I will send all my concurrents, all other wedding agency, myself like photographer. So this is something new what I will do. And honestly, I don't know what I will do after 2 months. If some suggestion, I always say yes, because for me it's interesting. I
used to.
I used to spend money for myself, because it's now situation in the world that nothing can be really strong, but strong will be only you. So I spend always money for myself. And before I was very rich girl, I had very rich husband, and I didn't think I will be in situation that I will think about money. But life so changed for me, and I see now that for what I spend money, it's work now for me like plus. But I still think that to change areas, to change places like traveling, maybe I don't visit now 5-star hotels, but I still think that you need to change places, because you always change your mind. You always meet new people. With people you will grow. Because when you speak, they give you some information, and your mind always start to think other.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you do any sport exercises? Because so you told us about your traveling. You told us about your growing in your business and your business plans. Do you do any exercises? Maybe something cultural, theater, cinema? I don't know.
everything what I can if I have time. Or St. Petersburg, it's a place where you can find everything. In the morning I can wake up and I will decide, okay, I will go to theater, because for us theater and different exhibitions, it's just okay, I can go. So yes, I visit very often. Also I visit one time per week, because honestly I don't have now time, because I wake up 6:30 every morning. I have customer from USA, different time, from Australia, and I sleep not so much, but I always find 1 hour per week for gymnastic, растяжка. I don't know how to say.
Stretching.
Stretching, yes. And now I concentrate more, not in pleasure like before, spa or something. Now I concentrate about how to make renovation my second flat, because I won't rent this flat, my flat, second flat, and move from this country. So now I do this renovation alone. I have a baby. It's many different things which I every day I do with my baby. After kindergarten, I visit dance class, musician class, and my problem may be only that I am alone, because I have before I had a Philippine girls. She lives with us, she helps me, but now situation is other. I couldn't spend about 1,500 for women who will live with me, and I will so hard work. So many things I do now alone. And my daughter, small, 4 years old, so for her not so interesting to visit theater or something, but I have baby sister for some hour, 4 or 5 hours, and I can visit. I couldn't say that I visit theater. It's for us in St. Petersburg, it's like all do this. It's
everybody does it. Okay, so Yulia, very important question, because you have quite busy life. You have your little sunshine. You have a lot of plans for your future. What kind of man would you like to meet? So, what is your expectation to your future partner?
I will find a best friend. For me, it's more important. My best friend with whom I can share my love to Santorini, because with my first husband, it was big problem. We divorced because he didn't want I visit so often Santorini, so my man must be busy. Absolutely, I don't want to be at home together always in hugs and boring. I'm not boring person, and maybe man who has free time, maybe with his own business. Sometimes he can travel with me, and it's person which a little bit mad like me, interest in about different things, not concentrate only in something one. I'm not I don't like cook. For me, more easy to work and to buy this food from restaurants, and because I can have more money for this time. But I understand that family life, it's about to do something at home. And I have for this Sunday and Saturday when I prepare pancakes for my baby, because I understand for family it's very important to share, to spend time with people who near. So Sunday and Saturday I'm really like house cat. I don't know which sit at home.
Housewife.
Housewife. Yes,
Housewife.
and but it will be not every day, because for me more interesting. I like to see that я полезная.
I'm useful.
I'm useful in this life. And when 20 people or 80 people hugs you on the wedding and say you big thank you that you did this, I have like orgasms. I don't know. I'm so happy that from this my happy all people around me. So for me, it's so big energy, like I'm singer in concert. You couldn't change this for flat and husband. It's other energy. So I think I need to find someone who will understand me and who will give me freedom. And I will very, sometimes when I have new idea, I cannot sleep 24 hours, because from me, this, how I will do this new wedding, how we can, oh, so many guests from different countries, and no, and sometimes they give me something to do, like I want dancer from this country, and I think, oh shit, how I will do this, and for me it's so big emotion that after this I will give my partner only good emotions, because I will be always in good настроение.
In good mood.
In good mood, yes.
Okay, thank you very much. It was really very strong presentation. Thank you so much. I think a lot of guys watching now this interview and will contact you. And I wish you, of course, good evening and a lot of fun with your little princess. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so it was our first presentation. Das war unsere erste Dame, and I will introduce you some more girls. It's long evening. Stay with us, ask your questions, support our girls, because it's not so easy to be online and tell about yourself. Ich werde heute Ihnen natürlich auch andere Frauen präsentieren. Das ist ein langer Abend. Verlassen Sie uns nicht, bleiben Sie bei uns, stellen Sie Fragen, weil es ist nicht so einfach, sich vor den Menschen zu präsentieren. Und meine nächste Dame heißt Lisa.
Hello.
Здравствуйте, что-то у нас камера. Да, вот, все, пошло. Все пошло.
Ксения, можно на русском? Здравствуйте.
Что-то у вас с интернетом. Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте. Меня хорошо слышно?
Что-то у Лизы с интернетом у нас. Вы меня как, видите, слышите? Потому что я не понимаю, что...
прекрасно и вижу прекрасно.
Окей, тогда рассказывайте о себе.
Я, во-первых, извиняюсь за вид сзади, мне пришлось уехать в командировку в Сочи, поэтому я из гостиницы. Вот.
Окей.
Могу по-русски?
Нет. Рассказывать о себе либо на английском, либо на немецком. Хотя бы рассказать о себе.
Ага, ну вроде вы же говорили, что можно...
Давайте, никогда не говорила. Изначально в презентации было написано о том, что вы хотя бы рассказать о себе с самого начала, либо на английском, либо на немецком.
Угу. Я поняла. Так, ну хорошо. Hello, my name is Lisa. I live in Krasnodar, Russia. I am a personal fitness trainer. I help women to become their healthier and stronger self, to grow more confident. To be honest, I really like to sleep. But my day starts with a walk with my dog, so by the time I get my first client, I'm already energized. I like to eat and to cook. I am very inspired by nature, sea and books. And especially now I read a lot. This is my way to keep balance. I dream of finding a strong, mentally stable man with an active lifestyle. In general, I treat everything with humor. I am in for a dialogue between two partners. It seems to me that everything can be discussed. Это все.
Ну, вам придется повторить еще раз, потому что у вас очень плохой интернет. Я не знаю, где вы сейчас находитесь. У вас одно предложение говорите, на два замираете. Поэтому я вас попрошу еще раз это прочитать, потому что, в принципе, услышали буквально 3 предложения. У вас очень плохой интернет.
Ну, вообще здесь Wi-Fi. Ну, к сожалению, я за него не отвечаю. Хорошо, Ксения, я вас поняла. Может быть, тогда помедленнее? Или как лучше сделать?
Ну, давайте еще раз попробуйте прочитать. Может быть, ваш Wi-Fi пробьется, но на данном этапе работает очень плохо.
My name is Lisa. I live in Krasnodar, Russia. I am a personal fitness trainer. I help women to become their healthier and stronger selves, to grow more confident. To be honest, I really like to sleep, but my day starts with a walk with my dog. So by the time I get my first client, I am already energized. I love to eat and to cook. I am very inspired by nature and books. And especially now I read a lot. This is my way to keep balance. I dream of finding a strong, mentally stable man with an active lifestyle. In general, I treat everything with humor. I am in for a dialogue between two partners. It seems to me that everything can be discussed. Годится?
Да, но просто Екатерина говорит, что ничего не зависает, но просто я даже вопрос не могу задать, потому что я половину текста не слышу. Окей, Лиза, you said you like books. What kind of books do you like?
Можно по-русски?
Давайте.
Я правильно вас поняла, что вы спросили у меня про книги?
Да, какие книги вы любите?
Ну, на самом деле я веду книжный блог в Инстаграм. Я читаю все. В моем опыте было директорство книжного магазина несколько лет, и я читаю, если говорить о том, что я люблю, это современная зарубежная проза, да, ну, понятно, что классику мы все читали, вот, кто это? Это Хёк, это Гилберт, это очень много зарубежных писателей современных. Я стараюсь выложить новинки в блоге и рассказать людям о том, что есть новые писатели, которых можно читать, которые пишут очень интересно, легко для восприятия, и это помогает, в принципе, сейчас, в настоящее время, помогает справиться с реальностью, да, можно перенестись в прекрасное время, когда все понятно, прекрасно и весело.
Okay, so I will translate because Lisa answered the question in Russian. So the question was about what kind of books she likes to read, because she mentioned she likes reading. And she said she has blog on Instagram about books, and she reads everything. She likes all books and modern poems, classical poems, modern literature. So for Lisa, it's very important to show to her followers, or to tell her followers about interesting books and this easy to read literature, because in this modern industrial world, it's very good to have something to think about besides their real life. Okay. Вы сказали, что вы проводите тренировки для женщин, да?
Верно.
Окей, а в каком стиле ваши тренировки? Можете рассказать?
Ну, смотрите, вообще я всю жизнь в спорте, но сейчас есть такое направление EMS-тренировки. Это обычный фитнес, но он, короче, по времени гораздо эффективнее, где-то в 3 раза. Это тренировки в костюме с электромиостимуляцией. Очень крутая вещь, потому что в наш век недостатка времени у людей. Это очень актуально, потому что это для тех, кто ценит время, у кого работа, у кого дети, кто хочет много проводить времени с семьей. Поэтому это очень прогрессивная тема, хотя она не новая. Когда-то еще в 60-е годы реабилитировали космонавтов таким образом, поэтому это совершенно безопасно, даже более того, это полезно, потому что у нас у всех проблемы с позвоночником, а здесь нет тяжелых весов, здесь просто практически упражнения из лечебной физкультуры, но с небольшим...
Окей, это замечательно. Давайте про вас сейчас. Okay, I ask because Lisa told us she works as a trainer for women. I ask in what direction she works, what what's your training about, and she works for EMS, so it's
Электромиостимуляция.
stimulation. So it's something like you walk in special costume and there is some impulse, and this training is very good for people if you have not enough time and you value your time with your family, with your children. And it's very modern, and in the 60s it was used for astronauts to recover after being in the space. Okay, so can you tell me, please, do you like traveling, for example? Вопрос про путешествия.
Я очень много где была раньше. В последнее время я никуда не выезжала. Ну, там сначала пандемия, потом сейчас СВО. Вообще, я была во Франции, в Германии. Последний раз я прожила 2 недели в Берлине. Ездила в путешествие одна. Вот. Я была в Финляндии, мы катались на лыжах, ездили кататься на лыжах. Конечно, я люблю путешествовать. Кто же не любит путешествовать? Но для меня очень важна компания. Я люблю путешествовать с кем-то. Сейчас у меня только собака, и мы с ней дома, не путешествуем.
Okay, I translated. So I asked Lisa about if she likes traveling, because it's really interesting question always about traveling. And Lisa said, so generally she likes traveling, but because of 2 years of pandemic and then this political situation, it is complicated to travel, or it wasn't possible to travel. She visited France and she visited Finland for skiing. Generally, she likes traveling very much, but for her is more important not where, but who with. And now she has only her dog, and she's at home, but she would like to meet somebody to travel with and to share all this experience with. Окей, давайте, у нас с вами еще пару минуток есть. Расскажите мне, пожалуйста, какие у вас ожидания к партнеру. My question is about expectation toward the future partner.
Ну, мне хотелось бы, чтобы это был кто-то добрый и кто-то любящий, чтобы он любил меня. Мне кажется, что любовь включает в себя все это, и забота, и поддержка. Я за то, чтобы люди в паре смотрели в одну сторону, а не друг на друга. Неважно даже увлечение. Да, хорошо бы, если бы он занимался спортом и вместе со мной выходил на пробежку по утрам, но по большому счету не это важно. Мне хотелось бы кого-то, с кем можно было бы смеяться, кто бы отмечал каждый день, что происходит со мной, а я бы отмечала, что происходит с ним, с кем можно было бы поговорить и погрустить и повеселиться. Наверное, как-то так. Но это, конечно, должен быть какой-то взрослый мужчина, реализованный.
Okay, so I'm sorry for quality of translation, because on my side I get not everything what Lisa said, so I get really only 50%, so that's why its lack of translation is connected with bad quality of internet. So the question was about what kind of are the expectation to the future partner, and she said she would like to meet the kind man who will love her. Important is in love relationship is not to look to each other, but look in the same direction. She doesn't expect him to joke with her, but it would be nice to do it together. It would be nice to laugh together, to share experience together, to celebrate every day, every time being together, to talk to each other. But generally, it's expectation of meeting adult men, and probably I can add, who knows what he wants. Лиза, спасибо большое. Несмотря на интернет, мы справились. Спасибо большое, потому что народ говорит, как бы все шло нормально, но у меня вот реально 50% я просто сидела, ждала, догадывалась. Спасибо вам большое. Спасибо большое. Удачи вам и собачке. Okay, so I'm very sorry for quality of my my translation. I'm really very sorry, but it was the quality of internet. I don't know where was the problem on my side, on Lisa's side, but really I got only 50% of what she said, and it was really sometimes difficult to think how to translate and what to translate. I make my notes, but it doesn't help if Internet is bad. Es tut mir schrecklich leid für die Qualität von Übersetzung. Ich habe wirklich irgendwelche Probleme mit, also ich weiß nicht, ob auf meiner Seite oder auf der Seite von Lise Internet so 50%. Ich habe wirklich 50% von den Antworten gar nicht mitgekriegt. Deswegen, ich habe übersetzt, was ich gehört habe und ja, leider zaubern kann ich nicht. Okay, our next guest, наша следующая гостья Lilia. Здравствуйте.
Hello, 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 hello,
Hello.
everybody.
So you can start introduce yourself.
Okay, все нормально, меня слышно? Отлично.
Великолепно.
Perfect. Yes. So my name is Lilia, as you already heard. I'm 41 years old and I'm living in St. Petersburg. It's a very beautiful and cultural place. I have a son, he's 15 and he's living with me. We are only one who is living together. So this is my family. What I see that I should introduce myself in a professional skills. So I can tell that I have a diploma of a lawyer. So I'm working not exactly in this field, but I'm working in government system, which leads to this my diploma, because it's all around the law. I should provide in my work, like something like contract manager. I would say like this. It will sound more common. So I would say that I'm a paper worm, because I have a lot of stuff to do with the papers at my work, but it's okay. Yes, maybe my work is a little bit boring, but I try to involve in my life something very interesting, and try to find different interesting things for me. For example, I visited courses of art. I open for myself that I can do it, even sometimes good, sometimes maybe not. Even I have my art, if you see on the wall. It's my first one, but I'm so proud of it. Yes, I like to do it sometimes in the spare time. I like to read books. I like to walk, as another woman said that, yes, in St. Petersburg has a lot of theaters, and we have this great benefits to spend our time in these cultural spaces and to see greatest performances in ballet. And everybody knows the Russian ballet is very famous and really amazing. So as many people also like to travel. I adore traveling. Even I like to travel in a short trips, even somewhere not so far away from my place. The next towns, small towns, where we have a lot of beautiful lakes here, and even we have our Northern Sea, Baltic Sea, and this is we have the bay of our Baltic Sea, Finland Gulf. It's very beautiful. Sometimes I go there to take some energy from the water, because in my astrology sign I'm Pisces, so this for me it's very, very important to see and watch on the water, and this is my power. I get some power from the water. I love sea. I love sun, warm temperature. But unfortunately, we're living on the north, so here it's not so often we have sun. But thanks God, our nature are really very lovely nowadays, and we have a lot of sun. It's so amazing right now. So also it's about my professional skills. I was sitting and think what I can bring to for example for future relationship. And I thought we had a pandemic, and at this time it was really quite difficult. And before I had a dream to be a hairdresser. I didn't work in this never I didn't work in this field, but I got a diploma, so I had a little professional skills. So my future man, will always be with a headdress if we will have the next pandemic. um,
I
yes,
hope it will not happen.
I hope it will not happen, but I have this. Yes, so we always will be in a very good looking.
Because in pandemic, it was really a huge problem, especially for men, where to get hair cut.
Yes, barbershop was closed. Who will did this? Who will do this? So I got
Everybody
a
at home, everybody at home is.
homemade, yeah, homemade hairdresser. Yeah, so I just it actually it was my dream from a childhood, and all the dolls was gotten by me when I was a little kid. But I just decided for myself that I should do this for myself first. Yes, to good. Even I will not work in this field, but I wanted to do it, and to be calm inside that I did it, so I can do this. Yes. And actually, the art, it was also some of this kind of inspiration that I had, that I should do it for myself, just to make this checkup. Yes, that
Mhm.
I did it, and to satisfy myself inside. Uh,
What else is on your ticking box?
what do you mean?
You know, this you said something like ticking box. I did it. I know how to do it. Done. What is
Yes.
next? What is next on your plan?
What is next? Actually, I thought about to have the vocal courses also, because it was, it was somewhere in the bottom of my list, and I think I should do it, because I even find this decision how I can do this. I already found the solution, an opportunity. So maybe soon I will realize it. Just I'm not so good singer, but anyway, I want it. I want it, because um, actually in the past I was very mm, um, how to say it. When I was in the university, we make this. I don't know how to say it, like stand-ups or something. So we dance. We make these stand-ups. In Russia, it's KVN, club of
Stand up
of-
show. Stand
yes,
up
like
show.
stand-up shows. Yes, yes, I did it. And I thought that, of course, with my profession, yes, I know that it's stable, and I should do it anyway, because I should take care about my son. I should take care about my um, responsible things in life. But also, I wanted to find something for myself, something interesting, and to find and enjoy this life like I want to do. So don't sit and complain that, oh, something happened, something bad around me, and just find opportunity to do something for myself, to enjoy this life. Actually, about my partner, if he would have something different with me, it would be even great benefit because we can do something new together. It's even better to try something new. For example, so I'm not so like I open to something new to try to involve in my life or actually so I love nature very much. I love animals. I try to walk as much as I can, walk in parks and try to
Do you
do
do
great
any other sport exercises besides walking?
sport. Not so much because I don't have so much actually free time. So in this free time, I try to put a lot of things to do because I had I have another hobbies also. I like to sew something for myself and like to draw, to do art. And when I can do all this, and I should take care about my son, I should to take care about the stuff. So I try to walk more, as much as I can. So for me, it's exercises. Also, I like cycling when it's possible to do it, not raining and comfortable weather. I have a bicycle, so I take my bicycle and I'm living a little bit outside of the city, so I have places mm, to ride um, around
Mhm.
my district. So um, I really like skiing in the winter. I last time I catch myself that I um, got some satisfaction from this. That it's so much endorphins I got after skiing, but not this right on the how to say it.
Oh,
Not
I forgot.
mounted. I
No,
this I forgot too. How
running, and it's some special. But
running.
for me, because I'm from St. Petersburg myself, I don't like skiing because in my head it's always. Do you remember like walking in the school, having this ski and all
Mhm.
clothes? And change somewhere in the toilet, and all day long you're running with the ski through the school. It was awful. It was awful. And after the PE lesson, you have to have your ski and take it home. Oh,
Mhm.
I don't don't like it at
Yes,
all.
even me at the school, I even my teacher, she put me in a competition of this. Even yes, we had this how to say it. We went around the forest with the maps and this orientation around the forest and it was quite difficult, but because I'm not so good in geographical position, and I should do this through the forest. It was really complicated, but I done. I good. I was faster, and I did it. I did it good.
Okay, Lilia, one last question because we have only 2 minutes.
Mhm.
Very quick. What do you expect from your future partner? I know it's 2 minutes are not enough, but can you tell us what are your expectations to your future partner?
I don't have so much specific things actually um, because my future partner actually we everybody say about this chemistry. It should be, of course, yes. Anyway, because when we meet somebody, we should smell, we should touch, we should feel our partner. And for me it's like this. Yes, maybe I have some uh, expectation about the appearance of something, but it's not so important actually, because it's important what inside of the person, and we should we should really see each other, and we should see in something in one side. We should have something maybe similar in common, but not all. It's okay. And I want to find the person with whom I can laugh, and we can joke. We can even, this is comfortable things when you even in the silent, when you sit together and you feel comfortable when you just sit together and just feel each other.
Okay, thank you so much. It was really very nice. Especially, I'm proud of you that you won the competition. You are ski queen.
Yeah, I tried.
Okay, thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you, Ksenia, for.
Okay. Okay, guys, we have some more girls. Don't leave us, because every interview takes about 15 minutes. It's very important, because 2 minutes, it's not enough. 3 minutes, it's not enough. Somebody said, I guess the self-presentation is too long. But if we invite people and if I talk to people, it cannot be 5 minutes. It's not polite, and people have no time to tell about their incredible life. So that's why it takes longer, but we have some other guests who join us today. Also was ich jetzt auf Englisch gesagt habe, für diejenigen, die kein Englisch verstehen, wir haben noch einige Damen, die heute zu uns kommen. Jedes Interview dauert ungefähr 15 Minuten und das ist optimale Zeit, weil in ein paar Minuten sich vorzustellen und über eigenes Leben und über eigene Erwartungen zu erzählen, ist sehr kompliziert. Deswegen, ich gebe meinen Gästen Anerkennung, Zeit und Aufmerksamkeit, und ich hoffe, Sie genießen diese Interviews hier auch. Ich würde mich freuen, wenn Sie ein paar Fragen stellen, ja, um mich zu unterstützen, aber sonst machen wir die nächsten Interviews weiter. Okay, also meine nächste Dame heißt Maria. Здравствуйте. О, красной помады нету.
Should I answer?
Okay, so
yes, I decided to be a little bit less aggressive.
Okay, you can introduce yourself.
My name is Maria. I live in Russia, in Rostov-on-Don. Rostov-on-Don is a big city in south of Russia. If you ever heard about Russian Cossacks, that's the place where they lived. And I'm also Cossack, as all my grandparents always lived here. As it's south, we are very open here, warm, patient, and we love big companies and big families, and we value good relationship. For us, it's very important. And I never thought that I will leave that wonderful city, as I like to live here. I like my apartment. I have huge terrace on 8th floor of a house, and I really love my city. But right now, because I have some misunderstanding with my government, let's say, so I'm going to leave Russia for some time to wait until it will end, and that's why I plan to move to Germany. Now I'm in process of making my visa for a student visa, so I will learn German, which I like. I already have A2. I started learning German, and so I will proceed learning language in Germany soon. I am 41. Should I say about my hobbies, or I don't know, about my job first?
Hobbies are more interesting than your job. Job is always boring.
Okay, but you know, maybe job is always boring, but For example, I founded two businesses, and one of them was producing of road signs, and other was a lingerie shop for women who had a big breasts. So Ksenia, maybe my job also can be interesting for someone.
I hope that you were your model to show your production in your shop. As if it was about you, it's really very interesting.
As you can see, Shirley, yes, I was model of my shop also. I think it's obvious. And my hobbies. I like to do everything which I can do with my hands. For example, I can do good massage and especially learned it. And I can cook delicious. I can cook very different dishes, and also I can organize and cook for a big company, for example, like 20 people. I can easily do it, as big families and big companies, as I said, is very appreciated way of spending time in my area. Also, I sing, and I even was once invited to take part in a musical, and I had a first role. Yes, it was musical Chicago, and I was Roxy Hart. Which is absolutely not me. I'm more I'm more shy, and I'm not so active as she was, and I liked to take part in this musical, as it opened some, other dark side of my personality, and I could research it, and also gave me a lot of new friends, as other actors were professional, and I during pandemic my life was not as boring as it could be thanks to that project. Also, I like to dance, and I like to dance social dances. I don't like to dance alone. I like to dance salsa, I like to dance tango, I like it to dance with a man, and I like that feeling that man decides where you go, what you do, and that he do not tell it to you, just show with his hands, and you need to get it with these very little movements, and that's amazing feeling. That's my favorite hobby, I could say. Also, I love museums, and I travel a lot. I was in a lot of different countries, and I always visit museums, sometimes even 3 museums a day, which for my friends or my parents who travel with me sometimes is even exhausting, but I usually leave them in some cafe and try to get as more as I can. I love modern art. I can't say that I professionally know what it is, but I like it.
It was my next question, because last month I was in New York, and this Museum of Modern Art, and something like, oh, is it really art? Something like absolutely strange things combined together. It's not for me.
Yes, and I was not in New York, so my favorite museum is Pompidou Center in Paris. But sometimes when I share with my friends my attitude to modern art, I do not try to get what exactly they mean and they wanted to say. I just look at it and I decide, is it curious? Is it interesting? Is it sometimes funny or not? So I can say that I professionally understand it, but I really love it because I always see something in all that objects. So that's why I like them. And I also like to walk, but I don't like to walk, just to make rounds. I always need to have some ziel in the end. And I sometimes go to shop where I need to buy, for example, 10 things. I go there 10 times. I buy one, go back, and then again, because I can't just go nowhere. I need something in the end. That's
really interesting. I think everybody should try it. So if you want to get to 10,000 steps, just plan 10 things you have to buy and run to the shop and then
Take your shopping list and do not allow yourself to buy anything more by one piece, but one piece. So yes, you will make a lot of steps.
Love it.
I think that's all about hobbies, but I'm always open. Maybe I can I can try something new and find it. The only thing that I don't like is skiing. I tried and I realized that no, I don't like to be high in mountains, between snow, alone with snow in my face. That's not mine.
You have to have somebody to hold you, you know, to guide you. So otherwise, it's boring. Snow in your
Yes,
face.
you know, with trainer, it's always was okay for me. But at the moment when he let me go alone, I had panic.
Okay. Okay, so can you have a lot of hobbies and really interesting hobby and really interesting attitude, and what I see from your presentation that you can find fun in little things, and I think it's very important. You know, your story with shopping, running around like what kind of man would you like to meet, or in other words, what is your idea which man can feel comfortable next to you?
First of all, I want a man who will have sense of humor. As you said, yes, I like to laugh, and even if I am criticized, I can take it much easily if it is kind of joke. And I think that if you can make jokes about situations, even difficult situations around, it's much easier to get connected with someone. And I think relationships when you can laugh together is the most pleasurable relationships. Second thing, what I value in man is strength. What for me is strength of a man, what I mean when I say it. It's not like muscles, but it's, I think, his ability to forgive me my weakness. Sometimes I can be silly, close to stupid. It can happen, especially in some technique issues. Sometimes I can be angry, I can be nervous, I can be shy, especially in some new situations, and especially in relationships. And I want to find a man who will let me be imperfect sometimes, who will forgive me even if I will make some mistake, say something wrong, that if I will apologize, that I will know that I will be forgiven. And in this situation, when I will feel myself safe, when I will feel that I'm not on this minefield where I can do some mistake, and while I am relaxed, my friends say that I'm quite nice person when I'm good.
I can give you one advice. If you want to be forgiven, just show the photo from your underwear shop where you show your products, and everything will be fine. He will forget and forgive everything. Just use useful tools.
Okay, maybe that is a strength man, really. I think that can forgive you for your mistakes only if you showed him nice photos, for example.
Absolutely, you have to use what you got from the nature. You know, okay. So then, last question. We have 2 minutes. Just give me one no-go you will never forgive in your future partner.
Well, I think I can forgive absolutely anything if I will see that my partner understood what he did and want to change it. I think everything is forgivable. The only thing which I can say will not forgive, which will stop relationship, if he will be not interested in me anymore, if he will not want to change what he made, that's, I think, the only reason why it can break up. But I think any mistake can be forgiven if person tries to change what he did, to change himself. I don't know how to say in English. I can say in Russian better. He wants to исправить.
Yeah, to make it better.
To make it better. Yeah.
To make it better. Yeah, to change, to make it better. If he understood what he did, if he realized that he was wrong, and he is able to accept his mistake. Okay, love it. I love it. It was a great interview. Thank you so much. And some people wrote compliment, and one woman wrote that she doesn't understand any word you said, but she can listen and listen to you.
So sweet.
Listen and listen. It doesn't matter, so it doesn't matter what you're telling people, just speak. Continue talking.
That was so pleasurable.
Thank you so much. It was a great interview, and have a nice evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Ksenia. Bye.
Okay, so we had one other very interesting story. Of course, we have some more interviews. Don't leave us. Stay with us. I will invite some more guests in our online studio. And don't forget to write questions, to write comments, because for our girls it's very, very important. Wir hatten jetzt schon wieder eine ganz tolle Präsentation. Alle Frauen haben sich wirklich ganz toll vorgestellt, ganz toll vorbereitet, was sie uns erzählt haben. Und wir haben noch ein paar Interviews für uns. Also verlassen Sie uns nicht. Bleiben Sie bei uns, stellen Sie eventuell auch die Fragen, schreiben Sie Comments. Das zeigt uns und meinen Damen, dass die Interviews bei Ihnen gut ankommen. Okay, next one. Таня, здравствуйте. У вас вы звук себе выключили.
Да. Yes, for any case. Good evening, Ksenia. Good evening, everyone. Nice to see you again.
Okay, so you can start to introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. My name is Tanya. As you know, I'm 45 years old. I live in Minsk, Belarus. 170 centimeters tall and 52 kg. No children, but I have my lovely dog. When I was 5 years old, I started to learn ballroom dances, and later I became a professional dancer in our University of Culture and Arts. Then I worked a lot in different countries as dancer, like Singapore, Egypt, Malaysia, Bahrain, South Korea. Around my 30, I got tired and I had some injuries and I stopped to dance. And I realized that I want to be a photographer and retoucher. I started with women portraits, then families, weddings, and finally newborn babies. So I became a very good newborn photographer with awards and happy clients. But unfortunately, in the last 3 years, a lot of intelligent and rich people left my country. They were my potential clients, and now I started with new job in Cross-Theater, and I work with very beautiful costumes for sports women. I put Swarovski dresses to them, and it's also kind of art, and I really love it. So this is one new thing which became into my life from our last interview. I'm looking for a serious relationship leading to happy marriage. What can I give from my side? Cozy home, healthy food, care about my partner and his health and appearance. I understand people well. I'm always attentive to my partner, want to know what is bothering him or what is the reason of his good mood. I like long walks on the nature with my dog, and I would like to share it with my man. I like to travel, to listen audiobooks, to dance sometimes, to sing karaoke when I'm alone. I prefer healthy food. I never smoked. I almost don't drink alcohol. Sorry, I'm nervous a little bit. In relationship is most important to me to be able to talk about anything open and frankly, and to be able to solve any problem together. And always remember that relationship is most important thing above any misunderstanding. And now about who I'm looking for. I'm looking for an active man with passion to life, who is trying to optimize everything, very logical person with goals in life, always an optimist who can think about future easily, can see many variations and possibilities, a man with a positive way of thinking and an easy character. Rational, established, a little adventurer at heart, who loves nature, sports, new experiences, looking for warm and stable relationships built on faithfulness, respect, love, and mutual understanding, all high moral values which are just normal. That's all.
Okay, cool. Really interesting thing, because we had one other interview, and the girl said she would like to learn photographer, and you learned it, you did it, and just because of situation, you decided to start something new. It's really interesting. So some people jump in your profession where you nearly finished it already, done. Okay, so you said you like traveling, and when you were a dancer, you visited through many countries. Where is your favorite place?
My favorite place for now it's Santorini Island. It looks like really fairy tale, all these white houses and I don't know, wonderful sunsets and of course я забыла, как называется вот эта вот штука, которая видна с Санторини. Вот это вот, куда упал метеорит, вернее, нет, произошло извержение вулкана, и вот этот кратер, затопленный водой. Кальдера.
Tanya telling about this place in Santorini. I have never been there, so I don't know what's the name. So it's like a hole from the meteorite full with water. Okay.
No matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay, Santorini's favorite place. Okay, really interesting because the girl with photographer, she's organized wedding on Santorini. So it's connection. We have a match today. We have a match today without being matched. Okay, and what country you didn't like at all? Is there any place you would never go again?
I don't think there is some country which I didn't like at all, because in any country you can find something interesting, something nice, and get some experiences. And probably a country where our people really pure and lead some terrible life in some places, like, for example, Egypt. Там ужасные есть дома, такие халупы, я не знаю, как это все сказать на английском, но, в общем, очень жалко смотреть на таких людей, поэтому вот за это больно, конечно.
Okay, and when you described your future partner, or so your promises to your future partner, you said that you promise good food.
Yeah.
Yes. What is the dish you cook the best?
My cousin is not really, боже мой, как это сказать сложно? Not really complicated. Yes, I prefer some easy dishes, and ой, все забываю, нервничаю. Nervous. Я предпочитаю есть цельные продукты. Что это значит? Это значит мясо, рыба. То есть это все не приготовленное вообще никак до того, как я беру их в обработку. То есть это не полуфабрикаты. То есть это вот простые продукты и, опять же, не обработанные, допустим, зерновые и все прочее. То есть практически исключены мучные продукты всякие, минимизирована соль, сахар.
Вот. Как я сейчас это переводить все буду минимизировано. Давайте вы сами тогда вот на английском языке будете сейчас это... Okay, so I asked a question, what I expect, what's the promise about the food? and Tanya said that her cooking is very simple. She prefers to meat or fish not being prepared before she started cooking it. It's not something like half prepared and just warm up. No, she likes it really clean and cook it herself. So it's really very natural, very clean, and very healthy. Окей. Я такая завернула тут. Я такая, сиди и переводи, как хочешь. Я что тут, что, переводчик, что ли?
Я просто
Окей.
очень много знаю об этом, поэтому могу очень долго об этом рассказывать.
Ну, я не знаю, поэтому не надо меня подставлять.
Спасибо, да, спасибо за перевод.
Okay. Do you do any exercises? Because, your dancing career is over and you have your dog to work with. But do you do anything additionally to working with your dog?
Unfortunately not. Sometimes I'm doing like plank, yes.
Thanks.
And this is the best exercise if you have a lot of time and if you are a lazy person. But I walk a lot, really a lot, like 2 or 2.5, sometimes 3 hours per day. So it means like 15, 20, 25,000 of steps per day. So it's quite enough for me. I'm really slim.
No, I know, but it's not about your body, just because some people really think that if I like sport, she has to like sport. If I like reading, she has to like reading. Something like necessary have common hobbies, even if it's not their promise for happiness. Okay, you said you like audiobooks. What are you listening right now?
Oh, good question. Actually, I don't remember now. I just я забросила пока это хобби.
Give up.
Я очень много слушаю сейчас о соционике. I'm listening about socionic a lot, so in YouTube and some lectures. So it's about psychology, and it's a very interesting topic for me. So it's replaced my audiobooks for a while.
Okay, really interesting. What is your dream?
My dream.
Because you have, very good organized life, and that really system and structure. I can feel it. I think everybody can feel that you. Even you said about man, he should be rational. So
Yes.
you are such person, and you expect the same from your future partner. But have you got any dreams?
Sure, I have my dream, and it's easy to say what is it. It's to be happy, to find a right partner for myself, to be happy with him, and to feel that he is happy with me. So this is quite enough for me. Like,
what is happiness for you?
To have mutual understanding, to доверять, как будет доверять?
Trust.
To trust each other, yes, and to be sure that we can passing by through any problems, any times, and bad and good in our life. So this is like real friendship, and even more, of course. So I think my relationship should build on a friendship, of course. So we can trust each other. Yes, we can talk about everything. Вот так.
I got it. Okay. Our next guest tried to connect, and she cannot, and so I can see everything. Okay, so one last question can be no, nobody ask question. I have to find out all question myself. Is there anything one thing, you can never forgive. So you have relationship, he did something, he made something. Generally you can forgive a lot of things, you can excuse a lot of things, but is there anything that cannot be forgiven at all?
Difficult question, because life is difficult sometimes, because life can be different and difficult, and I think it's something that people, that person is not, в чем человек не раскаивается, то, что человек совершил, и то, в чем он...
Regret. He did something, he doesn't regret it.
Yes.
Okay, really interesting thing, because it's exactly what Maria said. I can excuse everything if the person understands what he did wrong. Yeah, the same thing, regretting. Okay, thank you so much. So my congratulations. New hobby and new job. Okay, so guys, if you want to meet Tanya, you contact me and other girls, of course, everybody, and I will help you to meet these girls. We have 5 interviews already, and 1 girl is trying to connect. Майя, у вас камера не включилась. Попробуйте выйти и зайти еще разочек, потому что у вас камера не включилась. So we are waiting for our next cast, because I can see that she cannot connect. Her camera is not on. So probably she has to log out and log in, and then we can try a next interview. Okay, the question for all: Russian women would forgive even psychical abuse. No one said she would not forgive it. I can explain it to you, because we speak about healthy relationship. We speak about healthy expectation, and abuse, especially psychological abuse. It's not normal. It's absolutely obvious that nobody has to accept it and nobody has to tolerate it. Так, Майя, у вас все равно камера не включилась. То есть у вас что-то такое, вы когда включаетесь, вам надо дать разрешение для вашей камеры, чтобы она включилась. So our next guest is still trying to connect. She cannot connect. It's a pity, because we had all interviews without technical issues, and the last interview is with. Майя, попробуйте зайти с чего-нибудь с другого. То ли ваш телефон, то ли ваш компьютер не подключается. Попробуйте зайти с чего-то другого. Okay, so because the question about abuse, nobody wants to be with abuser, and some people, they realize too late that they are in relationship with abuse. And all questions, it's about normal and healthy relationship. Nobody want to be hurt. Nobody want to struggle in relationship. So if you talk about healthy expectation, you would say, I would like to meet nice, kind, and so on, because saying no, I don't want to meet abuser. Nobody wants it. But some people realize too late that they got this happiness. Майя, выйдите, пожалуйста, зайдите еще разок к нам. Вас ждать или не ждать, потому что у вас не подключается, я вас не могу вывести. Вот у девочек все подключилось, да, у всех все, поэтому вы подключаетесь. So we are waiting until our next guest connects. Wir warten, bis die nächste oder unsere letzte Dame sich zu uns einschließt, weil die Kamera ist nicht angemacht. In the meantime, we are waiting for our last woman. I would like to tell about next event. It's my show. I can promote my events. So we have several parties on the plan. In der nächsten Zeit haben wir mehrere Events. On the 17th of June we have party in Berlin. Am 17. Juni gehen wir nach Berlin mit einer Single Party. 26th of June we have single party in London. On the 26. Juni, also eine Woche später, dann machen wir die Party in London. 8th of July we are going to Munich. Am 8. Juli sind wir in München. Und Dann geht es nach St. Petersburg. Also von 18. bis zum 20. August sind wir in St. Petersburg und da veranstalten wir eine Party in St. Petersburg. And on 18th and 20th of August, we organize 3-day event in St. Petersburg. So you can join us if you want to. Okay. Майя, я вас подключаю. Хорошо, что получилось. Здравствуйте.
Thank you. Hello, I don't understand why I couldn't do it with my laptop. I don't understand. With my phone, it's okay.
Yeah, but you are here, so it's the most important thing. You can tell us about yourself.
About myself.
Yes.
About my dreams, because I wrote you questions, and I thought about it, what I have to say in our meeting, and about my dream. I would like to see the world. It's my main dream. It's this moment because I have such circumstances that last month I was able to visit many different countries. It was amazing experience for me because I used to devote my whole life to family and children, and now my children is adult, and I felt more free. I can live where I want. I can do it what I want. It's I would say that it's even other life for me. Now it starts other life, and the world is so beautiful, and it's so beautiful places. It's so different cultures and different people I see, and I would like enjoy with my beloved man, of course. And about my plan, I would like to work more online, to feel more free, and I would like to learn English more high level, and I like not only traveling. I like my home. I like when my home cozy, when my home comfortable for my close people, for my friends. And I like when my home beauty. I like to do it. I like cook, and I do it very well. But I like to cook for close people, for my man, not for me. It seems to me that cook for me it's not interesting. It's also not so interesting. It's interesting to do it with love. Maybe some creative recipes for other people. And what else? I'm sport. I'm active woman. I don't imagine my life without sport. It's sitting on the sofa. It's not for me. I like move, and look, sometimes when I am tired, I have to have a rest, of course, and no, it's not all the time. I can't to sit in other place without move, without different interesting. I want to have time for a lot of interesting things in the world. I want to see a lot of interesting places. I want to communicate with the different people. It's it's uh, it's my dream life, dream of life, dream of life. And I can't without gym. Without I like yoga. I like healthy lifestyle. I like wellness. It seems to me that if I will be without sport, I will be like a flower without water. It's my health, it's my energy, it's my good mood. But I would like to say that the first place in my life are my close people whom I love. It's first time. My hobby, it's not first time. No, I have a lot of other hobby, but sometimes I don't have time for other hobby because I have to work and I have to adult children, but it's children, and I have relatives, and I sometimes I have to give attention for my relatives, for my friends, and of course it's my dream to look for a good man for my life with who want the same like me, the same interests like me. What else? I don't know.
Okay, so I got a question for you. I got a question for you. Where are you from and how old are you?
How old am I? I'm 47 years old.
And where are you from? Where do you live now?
Now I'm in Moscow.
In Moscow.
Yes, now I'm in Moscow.
Do you, the question answered because there's some discussion and chat between people, so they communicate without us. They don't need us. Okay, so can you said you like traveling, and the last time, because your kids are already adult, independent, you had more time for traveling. What is your favorite country?
Oh, I don't know. Favorite. But I understand that maybe I am not traveling a lot all my life. I a lot traveling. It was such circumstances. I traveling only last month, and I didn't visit a lot of country, and maybe I don't. I can't to как сказать сравнить, compare, да, compare. But I can say that in Cambodia I cannot live. It's Asia. I think that Asia it's not for me because its climate is too hot and the food not same for me and very dirty. It's maybe near the sea, yes, but I don't live near the sea. I live in Phnom Penh, and it's a specialty country, but not for me. I like Europe. I like a soft climate, more soft climate. Yes, but maybe I didn't see a lot of countries, and I can't compare. And I don't live a lot of times in this country because I think I have to live more time that understand it fit to me or not.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Unfortunately, we have to finish now because you connected late. Yes, but at least we managed it. You introduced yourself. You got your time. Thank you so much. And I can say that your English has become very good. So you have to be proud of yourself. Thank you very much.
You. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. So, hello guys. It's me again. For now, we finished with our interviews. Im Moment haben wir schon durch unsere Interviews. I introduced you 6 girls today, 15 minutes each. And if you liked any of the girls, contact me please, and I will show your profile to the girls. And if it's mutual interest, we will exchange contact information, and you can start writing with girls and discuss the personal meeting. We had 6 girls, 6 different stories. It was really interesting. Of course, we will record such interviews next time. You were not very active with your questions, but I can forgive you. Im Moment haben wir unsere 6 Interviews schon durch. 6 Damen haben sich vorgestellt. Alle waren wunderschön und waren ganz interessante Präsentationen. Falls Ihnen eine oder andere Frau gefallen hat, Sie kontaktieren mich. Hoffentlich kennen Sie, wie man mich findet. Google Ksenia Droben Minimum, also Google. Und dann zeige ich den Damen ihre Informationen. Falls das gegenseitige Interesse besteht, dann tauschen wir Kontakte aus, ob sie ein Kunde bei uns sind oder nicht. Leider waren die Zuschauer heute nicht sehr aktiv. Es ist schade, weil ein bisschen Unterstützung hätte den Damen nicht geschadet. Aber ich hoffe, ich bekomme ein Like, mindestens ein Like und eventuell auch Kommentare. Und ich würde mich wirklich freuen, falls die Damen heute jemanden finden, und dann kann ich die Profile aus der Kartei löschen. Thank you so much for being my guest. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for giving comments and acknowledgement for our efforts. I hope you enjoyed it, and I see you next time. Vielen, vielen Dank dafür, dass Sie heute meine Gäste waren, dass Sie das alles sich angeschaut haben. Ich hoffe, Sie haben es genossen. Ich hoffe, es hat Ihnen gefallen. Likes nicht vergessen. Und ich würde mich freuen, Sie auch nächstes Mal bei unseren Online-Veranstaltungen begrüßen zu dürfen. Thank you so much and have a nice weekend. Vielen, vielen Dank und schönes Wochenende.